Good evening. Just so you are aware, that entire section in the back behind the graduates is open for seating. I thought I would let you know that before it stayed empty all night and there were people back there.
Good evening. Please rise if able. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please join me in honoring the United States of America with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing afterwards for the national anthem sung by Varsity Voices. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Please welcome Briella Beamer.
On behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to welcome each of you, parents, staff, board members, and friends. It is an honor that you have come to celebrate this day with us. Welcome to Commencement 2024. Nick Gunning and Tyler Skolma will now come forward to light the memorial candle.
The lighting of the memorial candle is a tradition at HHS to honor all of those who are not able to be with us tonight. So would you all please join me in honoring them as Tyler Skolma lights the memorial candle and we have a moment of silence. Thank you.
We would like to take a moment to recognize and honor two Eagles from the class of 2024 who are no longer with us. Spencer Meyer and Chelsea Storm are dearly missed, but will never be forgotten. We remember these members of the class of 2024 with an empty chair amidst the graduates, as well as faith and determination bracelets from the Meyer family. At this time, we would like to invite representatives from each family to receive a posthumous diploma from Dr. Vanderjagt. On behalf of Chelsea Storm, her siblings Courtney Storm and Cody Cooling. On behalf of Spencer Meyer, two of his siblings, Michaela and Vinnie Meyer.
Good evening, and thank you for taking, oh, sorry. This is not the right one. All right. Good evening, families, staff, community members, and class of 2024. Tonight, we celebrate the end of our time at Hudsonville Public Schools, an end that we have long awaited for many years and thought would never come. We counted down the days to important holidays, exams, and impatiently waited for a notification saying, due to inclement weather, a notification which sometimes never came. We would have even taken a fog delay, but I guess it was just never in the cards for us. Our superintendent of 6 years, Dr. Douglas Vanderjack, has always been there for us after a long day's work of endless meetings, emails, and phone calls. He always showed up to our games, concerts, musicals, and even the hallways at school. He prioritized making us feel safe in our school by putting our safety first. We know that trying to keep everyone safe while trying to keep everyone happy is not always the easiest job, and yet he continues to show up with a smile for each of us. As we wrap up our time at Hudsonville Public Schools, we would like to say thank you to all the great staff, and especially you, Dr. Vanderjack. Would everyone please join me in welcoming Dr. Douglas Vanderjack?
Good evening, and thank you for taking the time to celebrate the class of 2024. Marisol, thank you for the kind introduction. You're an amazing young lady with a bright future ahead of you, and I wish you all the best as you begin your journey in nursing. I really want to thank everyone who made this night possible. It's truly special to celebrate our graduates here in our brand new field house. We're home. This building is a testament to the years of planning and construction. And let's be honest, these graduates probably have learned a thing or two about perseverance during construction. But tonight, it's finally our chance to showcase this amazing facility and the incredible accomplishments of these students. Thank you again to our entire community for your support. This field house and the exceptional education it represents would not be possible without you. Parents, grandparents, relatives, friends, and supporters of these graduates, thank you for your continued commitment to these young men and women. You have all played a role in the success of these students, and on behalf of the Board of Education and our entire staff, we thank you for your support. I would like to take a moment to thank our staff, to Mr. Beal, to our high school staff, and truly everyone who has touched the lives of this graduating class and all of our students. We want to take a moment to express our heartfelt appreciation to all our staff who care dearly for each and every one of our students. Graduates, I'm very proud to be able to address you as the class of 2024. Your educational journey has been extraordinary. You have navigated challenges together and emerged stronger. You have witnessed both disruption and resilience. After 4 years in these hallways, you have witnessed our school's transformation firsthand, from a cafeteria expansion in which all of you got to eat at the freshman campus, to figuring out the high school freshman connector maze, to finally having this field house that will fit the entire student body. This experience has instilled in you the power of perseverance, a skill that will serve you well as you navigate the exciting chapters ahead. I hope your educational journey has also taught you a powerful truth. Time is a precious resource. Use it wisely. Embrace every opportunity and chase your dreams with passion and savor each precious moment. It was not too long ago that you were playing in a gaga pit at an elementary building. You maybe got your first phone in, I don't know, 5th or 6th grade, and you learned how to drive. And some of you are still learning how to drive. But always remember, time is a constant. You hold the power to cherish the lessons of the past and embrace the exciting possibilities of the future. As you turn the page on this incredible chapter in your life, remember the unique mark you have left. Your leadership, both inside these classrooms and out in the community, has been a privilege to witness. You've gone above and beyond, excelling in athletics, fine arts, and even in every pursuit you've embraced. Take a moment to truly cherish the memories you've built here, the cheers of victory alongside the lessons learned from defeat, and the artistic masterpieces that brought us all joy. These experiences, both triumphs and challenges, have molded you into the well-rounded, impressive individuals you are today. Here's a little instruction for life, an invitation, you might call it, to listen better for your life, my life, any life. A little something Walt Whitman once wrote and reiterated by Ted Lasso: be curious, not judgmental. Don't be afraid to embrace the unfamiliar. Don't be afraid to ask for help, to lend a hand, or simply offer a listening ear. I'm sure you have seen signs before that read, believe. Believe in yourself. Embrace your individuality. Tell your stories, and believe in the strength you bring to the world. The world is a far better place when we support each other, celebrate differences, and work together to create something extraordinary. Don't forget that if you ever doubt yourself, to remember that doing the right thing is never the wrong thing. I hope you have enjoyed your time here in Hudsonville, particularly the high school. You are what makes this an amazing district. You absolutely have to enjoy life, and please smile as often as you can. In closing, I ask you, please make sure you take care of yourself, and please take care of those around you. Congratulations, class of 2024. I wish you nothing but the best. Up next, I have the privilege and the honor to introduce Mr. Beal, who will be presenting citizenship, service, and Alpha Beta awards. Mr. Beal.
Thank you, Dr. Vanderjack. Oh, that was nice. Thank you. The Service Award is presented to the two seniors, one female and one male, who have contributed to the school and community through various service-related activities like student government, class involvement, community service, extracurricular, leadership, etc. The Service Award is not a grades-based award, but is to recognize top students who have contributed the most to HHS or the community of Hudsonville through activities that go above and beyond in-class achievement. We are grateful for these students and proud to honor the fact that they've given back and made a difference within their school and community. Our Service Award recipients in the class of 2024 are certainly deserving of this faculty-nominated recognition. These students made a positive impact on this school by giving back, providing service to fellow students and staff, and will certainly be missed as they continue on to do tremendous things. We are proud that they will be known as graduates of Hudsonville High School. I ask that these two students please stand when your name is announced. Graduates, family, friends, and teaching staff, please join me in congratulating Briella Beamer and Alex Mulder. Thank you. Now, we'd like to honor the recipients of the class of 2024 Citizenship Award. Just like the Service Award, this is given to one male and one female student in each graduating class. These students are selected on the following criteria. They show a positive attitude towards classmates, school, and the community. They display an understanding and appreciation of civic responsibility, possess a strength of character, and the courage to do what is right. They promote citizenship within the school or community through many other activities, and are generally the type of person who encourages others, is kind, thoughtful, and always makes people feel better. This award is also nominated and voted upon by our faculty, and this year's winners are very well deserving. Again, students, please rise when your name is announced, and we congratulate the class of 2024 Citizenship Award winners, Mallory Brillhart and Colton Hansen. Thank you. The Alpha Beta Award at Hudsonville High School is granted annually to a single student. This award is given to the top senior in the class when measured by a variety of factors, including academics, citizenship, and service. This is our most prestigious faculty award, and the student chosen in the class of 2024 has demonstrated the very best of the best in terms of these categories. As with the Service and Citizenship Awards, Alpha Beta is nominated and decided by our high school faculty, and year after year, they collectively choose a student they feel best represents what it means to be a Hudsonville Eagle. Please join me in congratulating our class of 2024 Alpha Beta Award winner, Ashanti Morales. Thank you. The call to serve is one that we are proud to honor tonight. Making the choice to sacrifice and serve our country by enlisting in the United States military is truly a calling, and we are proud that the following members of the class of 2024 will be representing our country in this manner. They are recognized with a medallion with a red, white, and blue ribbon that they are wearing this evening, and I would ask that they please stand at their seat when I call their name. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Jace Hill, Army. Colton Sherwood, National Guard. Jesse Walker, Army. Nathan Zwier, Marine Corps. Please give these students a round of applause. It is my honor to introduce this year's highest honor students. All 90 of these students have earned a 4.0 GPA or higher and are wearing a gold medallion and cord. To acquire this remarkable achievement requires perseverance, dedication, focus, and motivation. At this time, will the highest honor students please rise? Thank you. Speaking on behalf of the class of 2024 are Clara Naderveld, Jane Takama, and Cassie Reese. Please welcome to the stage Clara Naderveld.
Good evening, friends, family, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2024. I'm guessing that at some point in your life, you have heard, you learn something new every day. I would agree with that. This morning, I was watching Instagram Reels and learned how to write and give a commencement address. What perfect timing. But if you haven't been enlightened on Instagram Reels or TikTok, I'm hoping to teach you that something new for today. Last year, as I was in the stands at Hope College, celebrating friends and family, I looked up at the big screen and it read, Commencement 2023. And as you look up at the screen now in our impressive new field house, again, it says Commencement 2024. This got me thinking, what does that really mean? So I Googled it, and the definition that popped up for commencement was a ceremony in which degrees or diplomas are conferred on graduating students. All right, so then what's the definition of graduation? And again, it is the receiving or conferring of an academic degree or diploma. So why is it commencement and not graduation? I went back to that first search, and there is a second definition of commencement, a beginning or a start. I thought that just didn't fit. We are here at this commencement because we are done, aren't we? Isn't this the end? Although yes, our time in high school is ending, high school was only the beginning. Now we are moving forward to either a college, a profession, or a variety of other plans to commence our lives. This time in high school was the blueprints to the house, the practice before the game, the studying before the test. We were taught many things in high school. We learned many rock features and rock names during Natural Wonders. We learned Pythagorean's theorem and SOHCAHTOA. We learned Newton's laws and the periodic table, and we learned many grammar rules and literary devices. Whether we use that knowledge or not, Hudsonville High School also prepared us for life. While most birds find shelter during the rain, eagles avoid it by soaring above the clouds. We eagles learned how to persevere. We learned how to embrace adversity. In an overwhelming class size of over 425 students, we still learned how to be ourselves and how to treat those who are different from us. We learned to make sure to get free high fives on Friday and how to wildly celebrate when a student makes a basket at a Special Olympics basketball game. We learned to show up for our friend's performance. We learned to help our partner finish up a project in class. We learned to lead. We learned these life lessons that will surely benefit us in our future. With these tools in our back pocket and diploma in hand, we have the ability to create something great for ourselves. Class of 2024, I encourage you to do something that makes you happy, something that makes you excited on a Sunday night instead of causing dread, something that gives your life meaning and purpose. Consider the role of a teacher. You could think of any teacher present in this room. I want to give a quick shout out to my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Naderveld. Love you, Dad. As I was saying, teachers teach because they want to help the younger generations grow. They definitely aren't teaching for the hot lunch or spring break. They are hoping to make a difference in the lives of others. Or think of a surgeon. Many have gone into that calling knowing that not every case is going to be a success. Compared to other professions, they make a lot of money. But for most, I bet money wasn't their inspiration. They are surgeons because they have the heart for people and are willing to take risks in hopes of saving and enhancing the lives of those in front of them. We should all aspire to be someone like that. As we leave here today, I hope each of us reflects on what we're going to do with this blank canvas. Let's make an impact, even if it's on just one person. As we walk out these doors in a few minutes, our lives will commence. I hope you look back. Look up at the school we grew up in. Wave to your friends, take a picture with your favorite teacher, smile and hug your family, and cherish the time we had here at HHS. Look up once again at the big scoreboard. Look at what it says, Commencement. This building is where we grew up, and the people in it played a part in shaping us into who we are now. So yes, journey on. Go on and do something remarkable, and keep learning. But feel free to come back and visit. Hudsonville will always be a home. Thank you, classmates, staff, and Hudsonville, for letting us learn and preparing us for the journey we are about to begin. I hope we can make you proud, and I hope to see you all around. Thank you.
Hey guys. If you don't know me, I'm Jane. We went to high school together. I would like to thank you, friends and family, for being here to support us graduates. We would not be here without you. As I begin, and before I go all motivational on you all, I think a big congratulations for the class of 2024 is in order. I encourage you to sit in this moment, to look around at the people next to you and rejoice in our united success. Each and every one of us has earned our cap and gown. You continue to show up, and your merit and scholarship has provided you the opportunity to turn your tassel today. I hope we can take the time during this ceremony to celebrate this achievement, not just individually, but as a unit. So take a deep breath, really feel the love in this field house, and let's be proud of ourselves. Distinct by her courage and wisdom, author and activist Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." As I reflect on the past 4 years, looking back to the students I shared these halls with, I do not remember who had the latest water bottle, who started on which sports team, or whose shoes were clipped under the bathroom stalls and posted on the Hudsonville Bathroom Shoes Instagram. But instead, I remember people's humor, their dedication, or their kindness. As freshmen, we were so concerned about wearing the right thing and acting the right way to fit in. For 15-year-old boys, arm day was every day. And the most internal conflict we faced was asking our crushes for pictures after football games. We began to find our footing as sophomores and juniors, breaking out of our shells, risking our lives in the parking lot, and realizing how insignificant our freshman year problems were. And now, as seniors, we are finally beginning to figure out who we really are, and most importantly, who we want to be. Advice to incoming students: save your money and just be you. I think we tend to get scared to shamelessly pursue the areas that intrigue us, especially if they don't seem to fit into a nice, neat, predictable, and particularly trendy box. We often are not bold enough to investigate our interests if they aren't interesting enough to those around us. It's unfortunate to think that some of us may have reined ourselves in, been a restricted version of us, only in fear of judgment or exclusion. But the coolest people that I've met throughout my time at HHS were those who embraced themselves boldly, regardless of what that may have looked like. I wish I would have attended a chess club with Mr. Canan, as rowdy as I heard that they get, and I wish I would have never shied away from a spirit day, as creative as they may get. I will never forget when someone brought their little brother in for anything but a backpack day. So thank you, admin, for always sponsoring our creativity. I wish I would have tried out for that team, talked to that person, taken that class, or joined that club. Well, I do have good news for you. Today is just as much for closing a door as it is for opening one. I challenge you in this next chapter, right alongside myself, to be honest, be brave, and find your mission. What motivates you? What makes your eyes open a little wider and your heart beat a little faster? Do not be daunted by doubt. Be curious and attack your mission. Imagine every single one of us charging full force at our own unique missions. Even Nader and the blue pickup truck couldn't contain us. While I hope you feel inspired to go unapologetically conquer your dreams, letting absolutely nothing get in the way, I would like to reiterate Angelo's words. People never forget how you made them feel. So you go be a girl boss, but remain empathetic, compassionate, and kind. Become a CEO and bedazzle your G-Wagon, but let your overwhelming passion be what inspire those around you. Whatever you do, give it your all and do it in love. Be a strong, mighty, and unstoppable force through grace, class, and humility. Be assertive, yet know when to listen. Be fierce, yet know when to compromise. Your legacy is built on how you treat those around you in your pursuit of success. And I'm realizing after 4 years, the way we look and the things we own are some of the least interesting things about us. That being said, don't ask me what time I started getting ready this morning. Class of 2024, I'm excited to see what a future will look like with a generation of kids pursuing their passions with all they've got, encouraging and supporting those around them, inspiring those important to them, not by measurable means, but with their morality and their character. Thank you, and go Blue.
As we sit here today, all dolled up in our caps and gowns, ready to walk across the stage and receive our diplomas, the face we see in the mirror is very different from the one we saw all those years ago when we started preschool. I remember being a little 4-year-old in sparkly pink pants, sitting on my grandma's lap, watching the classic Disney film, Snow White. What I really remember, though, is the evil queen. I remember cowering and hiding my face in my grandma's shirt as that queen stared in the mirror and menacingly voiced, "Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" As a tiny preschooler with my frizzy Ronald McDonald hair, I had no idea what my mirror would one day reflect. But I did know one thing. I did not want to be that lady. Over the course of the next dozen years, we have looked in the mirror hundreds, maybe thousands of times. There are mirrors in our bathrooms, bedrooms, hallways, cars, dressing rooms. They even built them into our phones. And each time we catch a glimpse of ourselves, we see a new, perhaps improved version of ourselves. In elementary school, when I saw that girl in the mirror, a clearer vision began to emerge. By age 7, I knew who I was going to be. A mermaid, which fits. I mean, look at my hair. It's giving Ariel vibes. That vision of myself was unfortunately crushed when I realized that I had yet to grow a tail or fins, and I could not, in fact, hold my breath for more than 20 seconds. Middle school brought changes to that reflection in the mirror. I didn't know who I would become then. All I knew is I wanted to be much less nerdy and much more cool. The jury is still out on that one. But in time, we began to see glimpses of our grown-up selves. The sassy, sarcastic, sometimes irreverent glances we gave our parents when they weren't looking, and the eye rolls that we definitely did behind their backs, which they hopefully had the good sense to ignore. As we started high school, the versions of ourselves we saw continued to change and evolve. For starters, half of our face was covered by a mask for most of our freshman year, which certainly modified the vision we saw. But as we progressed through high school together, the images began to sharpen and come into a different focus. For some, the mirror began to reflect a person who would embrace science. For others, law. Still others saw visions of themselves as engineers, mechanics, statisticians, doctors, electricians, teachers, and a myriad of other careers. Many others, though, saw a blurrier reflection, a reflection continually evolving and changing. But as we sit here today, many of us will look in the mirror and believe we know exactly what we are going to do with our lives and who that reflected image will become. But the truth is, we don't. And one of the things I have come to realize is that the image in the mirror is a reflection of all the people who have shaped us. Our families, our friends, our teachers, our pets, our annoying younger siblings. And no matter what path we end up on, we will always have those values they instilled. Be kind, be generous, be thoughtful, reach outside of ourselves and serve others. Make this world a better place. Even though when we look in the mirror, it's only our reflection we see, it is bigger than our current selves. It encompasses those who have shaped us and the core values they have taught us. So as we pass by a mirror today, tomorrow, and all the days to come as we embark on a multitude of different paths, my hope for the class of 2024 is that the face we see in the mirror is one that reflects who we have become and can see the vision of the people we are meant to be.
Tough act to follow. Great job, Cassie, Jane, Clara. We're almost there. Good evening again, parents, families and friends, Hudsonville staff, members of the Board of Education, our admin team, and most importantly, the guests of honor, the reason for tonight's event, the Hudsonville High School students in the graduating class of 2024. Seniors, you finally made it here. We're right about to read those names and get those diploma covers first, and then diplomas. We're so very proud of you and all you've accomplished as Hudsonville Eagles, and as difficult as it may seem to you, and probably to your parents, your time as students here has come to an end. As is usually the case during this time of year, I was able to speak with a good number of you during the final days as students you had last week, wrapping up your obligations, your final projects, even some exams. We were able to enjoy some breakfast cooked on Blackstones in the parking lot 1 week ago, a tradition I really hope continues for many years to come. During some of these conversations, I said, the feelings that you're having right now, they're both happy and sad, right? Two things can be true. You can simultaneously be excited for what's up next for yourselves, but it's okay to just be a little bit sad that this era of your life is concluding. I would get some head nods, even a watery eye or two, but one exciting thing I hope to challenge you all with today as we mark this occasion is this. Go and find out why you were born. It's as simple and as complicated as that. What are you passionate about? How do you want to leave your mark? Go get it. You really can make it happen. What are you hoping to accomplish? Go try again. If you fail, learn from it, try again. It most certainly is a cliche in a lot of these speeches around the country this time of year to tell you you've got your whole lives ahead of you, but it's also very much true. I hope you make the most of these years coming your way, and I know that you're prepared for whatever's next. I also challenge you to make the lives of others better, as you've heard in these other speeches. You've had plenty of opportunity to do that here at HHS, and you've done so leaving an impression and an impact on our school and community, and for that, we thank you. Now, as much as you've learned from us, we've learned a little bit from you too. It's a joy and a pleasure that I get to come to work every day, and I think your teachers would agree with me that you never know what student wisdom might be imparted right back to you, even as an adult in a supervisory role like your principal. Without a few of these seniors that are far cooler than I am, I wouldn't know what it means to have Riz. Also, thanks to you, I also understand what it means to say that last line in my speech just now was cringe. And so was that line too. What I really hope to convey, though, more seriously, is that I really, truly have enjoyed getting to know you as students and as a class. Your hard work has paid off. You've left a legacy here and made an impact on me and many others. Now, in no small measure, all of your accomplishments and accolades we're celebrating here tonight can also be credited to the efforts of the staff you see in front of you. To my left, to my right, surrounding us in the crowd, we are blessed to have the very best educators here, in my humble opinion. From teachers to support staff to administration, they deserve one last round of applause from the class of 2024 and their families. Graduates, you're entering that next adventure in your story, that of a post-high school life. And no matter your destination, whether it's college, joining the workforce, the military, it'll be different and exciting. You'll have a new challenge to overcome, but hopefully be armed with the tools and grit to overcome those challenges. You should be proud that you've been well prepared. You're about to cross these stages, graduates, and I commend you. I'm very proud of you all. As Dr. Vanderjack mentioned, we even get to celebrate you tonight as the very first class graduating in this magnificent fieldhouse. The hallways behind me, the cafeterias, the energy in the classrooms, your presence helped fill them all. You brought that Eagle Pride spirit and energy to the stage, the fields and courts of competition, which made our extracurricular offerings a vibrant part of your high school experience, and I'll miss seeing you excel in those spaces. And I hope that you'll carry cherished connections and memories with you forever. And remember, the impact you can have on others is what will define you moving forward. The world needs what you've got to offer, and I can't wait to see the great things you'll accomplish in your lives. Here we go. I would now like to invite our superintendent of Hudsonville Public Schools, Dr. Doug Vanderjack. Please join me on stage to present the graduates with their diploma covers. A big thank you to Mrs. Jenkins, our senior class advisor and Spanish teacher, who has spent many hours coordinating and working tirelessly to make your senior events and this graduation ceremony happen. And same to Mrs. Jeske, our other senior class advisor, social studies teacher, and reader for tonight's names and ceremony. Last but certainly not least, we are grateful to Mrs. Kim Belka for all of her hard work in organizing tonight's commencement ceremony. Ready? All right, I promised you this, students. The last thing I'm going to say to you as students, for the very last time, it's got to be loud. Fire up.
Sarah Renee Wright. Alexa Jade Hall. Ryan Robert Skolton. Caleb James Denhoff. Colton Jeffrey Hansen. Milena Joy Sremba. Isabella Hope Dankert. Cassandra Lynn Reese. Carly Helen Dykehouse. Gracie May Beld. Clara Frances Naderveld. Avery Elizabeth Glass. Jane Catherine Takama. Nicholas Grayson Gunning. Caden Michael Rodriguez. Marisol Suhe Guzman Ruiz. Mabre Womitu Simcox. Anna Ruth Yates. Briella Jean Beamer. Isabel Mercedes Van Stempfort. Jenna Elizabeth Lee. Evan Matthew Lenore. Merrick Aiden Van Westenbrug. Elizabeth Joyce Bush. Akari LaMariana Hamilton. Braylon Willis Feenstra. Tyler James Skolma. Ava Grace Vugdevine. Lydia Grace Aukeman. Emery Jean Ulberg. Chase Whitaker Cholik. Taven Joel Weber. Jack Robert Zeiderveen. Ava Elise Ford. Nadia Danae Beist. Emerson Elise Richmond. Ashanti Joy Morales. Alex James Mulder. Landon John Rose. Jessica Joanne Freelink. Eliana Joy Wondergem. Brendan James Weersing. Olivia Ansley Mulder. Mila Rose Van Sprang. Caitlin Lee Johnson. Naomi Dawn DeMott. Jade Olivia McIntosh. Bobby Danielle Brower. Liliana Nancy Hall. Samantha Ann Mauk. Kylie J. Barr. Brody Robert Orndorff. Caitlin Marie Alberta. Kyla Alexis Tan. Skylar Paige Vancovering. Levi John Lepard. Bryce Nicholas Norder. Nora Golden Klein. Gianna Rose Bender. Abrina Michelle Melville. Nadia Corinne Vu. Isabel Joy Melville. Cadence Taylor McClure. Nora Ashley Hands. Kinsey Marie McAleese. Molly Ray Dennis. Olivia Marie Anderson. Ethan Jonathan Ortiz. Jonathan Adam Haas. Landon Milo Hage. Rylan John Lemon. Anna Park. Caitlin Huang Nguyen. Emma Elizabeth Addis. Solange Garcia. Jacob Cornell Reilersdam. Liam Gabriel Van Houten. Shyla Anne-Marie Volk. Landon Michael Smith. Sophie Emma Lopez. Brady John Elling. Ellison Lane Koopman. Taylin Reese Hatfield. Allison Gina Maryhugh. Brooke Ryan Harmson. Allie Kate Potter. Breton Lee Vrujink. Kendall May Akins. Reed Elise DeGood. Adeline Brooke Rad. Kate Elizabeth Albrecht. Braylon Anthony McFall. Haley Corinne Carr. Megan Rose Beamer. Isabel Frances Swears. Bo Michael Taylor. Caleb Scott Mark. Manuel Stephen Lovins. Gable Lewis Mingerink. Davion Edward Sumrell. Faith Marie Nelson. Kendall Olivia Barr. Catherine Faith Blaukamp. Keely May Bounds. Ellen Marie Bush. Lily Grace Russell. Abigail Mary Rose Lease. Jenna Sue Slattery. Kayla Beth Vanderveen. Isabel Lynn Marvin. Ryan Richard Seiler. Emily Danielle Hyde. Lauren Bailey Garajanlu. Joey Lynn Parm. Grace Marie Leslie. Zachary William Bossler. Allison Mackenzie Borton. Madison Elizabeth Robbins. Dior LaRue Hogenstein. Riley Ann Perez. Vincenza Sofia Lojudice. Macy Tyler Snip. Paisley Dawn Langstrat. Brennan Eric Weiler. Alan Michael Yost. Dylan Alton Dyke. Benjamin Michael Miller. Tyler Thomas Podell. Nicolaus Gordon Parpas. Andrew Joseph Veenstra. Zachary Ryan Kirkstra. Brian Joshua Marmorales. Jose Luis Pina Jr. Aiden Edward Mestaz. Boston Cole Haverkate. Mallory Lynn Brillhart. Reese Nicole Toonstra. Mia Ray Hook. Peyton Lene Ozalens. Michaela Grace Susky. Alexandra Louise Moore. Gabrielle Ann Palmatier. Lauren Rose Berghorst. Naomi Claire Bozung. Ashley Brielle Bozung. Maggie Joanne Brower. Haley Ann Baldwin. Kayla Charlie Burgett. Catherine Lynn Wayne. Diego John Ellsworth Hill. Caden Sterling Jewell. Bryce Patrick McDuffie. Gregory James Vanderstelp. Carter Matthew Stamen. Keegan Donald Harrell. Jackson David Eakey. Todd Richard Moore, Jr. Owen Lucas Tabazinski. Cameron Matthew Fisher. Patrick Lewis DeWitt. Tegan Henry Edema. Joseph Thomas Conrad Jr. Liliana Grace Linema. Mia Riley Moll. Cadence Grace Peck. Naomi Grace Jarvis. Elizabeth Grace Ferreira. Alyssa Grace Pitch. Marissa Vomong Huang. Natalie Sophia Brink. Chloe Linnea Canibus. Braden Allen Hubbard. Evan James Ophoff. Noah Christopher Plaskowitz. Bo Samuel Grotheis. Caleb Mark Vanderlucht. Ryan James Aarons. Alex James Klunder. Gibson Michael Sink. Cameron Jacob Vogt. Hunter Thomas Gruba. Seth Ryan Brill. Boston Lee Bynum. Taylor Hope Fenema. Kiara May Smith. Victoria Davani Gamboa. Seth Robert Van Ness. Noelle Alexandra Smith. Allison Joy Polderman. Emma Jane Rasmussen. Emma Rose Henry. Julia Grace Acapenti. Kristen Nicole Curry. Sampo Matthias Mensonen. Farah Nguyen. Weston Dean Campbell. Wyatt Jeremiah Meekoff. Drew Eric Piper. Ethan Michael Allen Kruthoff. Ty James Portinga. Jacob Brian Dickman. Tucker John Potter. Taya Lynn King. Kensley Beth Lemon. Callie Jo Vierzen. Madeline Page Hyde. Caleb Charles Feirick. Peyton Matthew Flowers. Hunter Kessmer Hintz. Michael John Ryder. Sophia Lorraine DeLink. Devin Lee Olep. Elizabeth St. Thomas White. Rayel Enajo Gilia. Zay Sienna McLean. Jordan Elaine Walter. Josephine Renee Ninen. Caitlin Grace Korzenik. Angeline Claire Highland. Carter John Paul Weldon. Malachi Robert Allen Davidson. Emily Grace Beischel. Caitlin Marie Beischel. Finley Ryan Bragg. Elizabeth Jean Ahrens. Natalie Grace DeWitt. Grady Robert Stevens. Allison Brianne Oley. Lauren Elizabeth Norton. Morgan K. Hall. Erica Grace Markovich. Ella Elise Drath. Liana Madeline Bomberg. Abby May Gorman. Blair Patrick Chuck. Cameron Tri Q. Manuel Agustin Nunez Beneda. Jameson Jarrett Decker. Aiden James Burns. Bryson James Roloffs. Nicholas Jean Foltz. Gabriel Garrison Dewey. Landon Ryan Weaver. Brandon Drew Davis. Noah Bruce Reitman. Aiden Christian Artie. Nathan Roy Verberg. Carlota Muga Bernal. Lucy Charlotte Cerise Democron. Ellery Nestora Lopez. Marin Joy Lopez. Autumn Lynn South. Sophie Joy Buer. Helena June Galanis. Lily Jean Minch. Taylor Lynn Parkins. Olivia Christine Koleski. Annalyn K. Hofsty. Lily Grace Sheppers. Taryn Elizabeth Connor. Mackenzie Jewel Hahn. Kyler Robert Koiker. Braden Michael Shamray. Angelina Genevieve Natolo. Marissa Joy Webb. Kaylee Grace Roloffs. Sydney Faith Bolins. Annalise Marie Torres. Elizabeth Grace Wagner. Gideon Lee Case. Caden Thomas Koiker. Tyler Scott Bauman. Tony Elizabeth Riccio. Amaya Marie Deckinga. Micaiah Maria DeVries. Jordan Lee Edding. Forrest Russell Eldred. Evan Dean Russell. Nicholas Lee Hudinga. Ava Joe Snip. Madison Jane Randall. Jacob Mitchell Visser. Luke Henry Bosma. Wyatt Ryan Sheppers. Seth Jonathan Roos. Colin Lee Quist. Alexander Chapin Wood. Bryson Robert Huber. Holden Lawrence Dodson. Davis Michael Heisen. Trey Jared Lewis. Asia Lachelle Arizola. Naomi Joy Williams. Wyatt Russell Wilcox. Tyler J. Nichols. Xander Scott Peters. George Thomas Westphere. Mateo Pedro Pronk. Caden John Alfrank. Tucker Stanley Wolf. Mason Eugene Leanhere. Grayson Loy Lentner. Nicholas Dawson Vandercote. Ashley Elizabeth Johnson. Evan Mark Johnson. Avery Lynn Harsma. Jordan James Harsma. Lindsay Ray Tubergen. Maislin J. Joldersma. Avery John Churko. Hattie Sue Churko. Dakota Noel Postumus. Emerson Rose Keys. Chloe Rose Genovese. Taryn Madison Kelly. Carly Margaret Ferris. Garrett Lucas Crawford. Ibrahim Noman Bendial. Samuel Grayson Reynolds. Joshua Ronald DeBoer. Caleb Charles DeBoer. Gabrielle Loretta Miersma. Jacob Reed DeGroot. Carson Andrew Behrens. Julio Alberto Henriquez. Micah Edward Lauderman. Bryce Allen Boomstra. Bryce Robert Vandervelde. Levi Anthony Kuning. Jonah Paul Denhartig. Drew Francis Boersma. Diego Christian Leach. Emma Catherine Doherty. Remy Carolyn Warner. Jordan Gail Warner. Lacey Jane LaHeis. Mason Riley Miller. Kai J. Shell. Malachi Sebastian Kappinga. Grace Tiana Golan. Gavin J. Beek. Tyler John Watson. Elijah Alexander Curley. Noah Robert Chapin. Joel Linder Scultetti. Cameron Joseph Pouliot. Cole Owen Jones. Mason John DeYoung. Nicholas Dale DeYoung. Benjamin Martin Mackey. Analia Faith DeWard. Alanis Catherine Deline. Gabrielle Alyssa Gast. Ariel Marie Walma. Carter Matthew Brom. Colton James Sherwood. Aiden Bryce Van Dyke. Cannon Joe Rogers. Sienna Marie Ensley. Christopher Guevara. Isaac Christian Wolf. Foster Billiam Boak. Yalmaz Javed. Jace Tully Hill. Noah Michael Abraham. Christian Garrett Scott. Tristan Dale Jose. Carter James Lanninga. Quinn Bradford Tolsma. Tyler J. Van Kempen. Benjamin Arpan Raj. Logan James Hipshire. Ezekiel Sehyuk Sadler. Nathan David Zwier. Avery Brett Wyckoff. Jack Quinton Vandermolen. Aiden Paul Carces. Ethan Thomas Minus. Brooke Ryan Henry. Emma Marie Dale. Emery Reese Fritzma. Jackson Cole Ingersoll. Sawyer James Van Beek. Peyton Brian Moore. Bizuna Joseph Beld. Parker Matthew Moore. Garrett Alexander Zimmerman. Justin Henry Skipper. Bryson James Kewick. Irish Joseph Morton. Chloe Janae Hogle Fitzpatrick. Ashanti Danae McKnight. Jessica May White. Bidisha Majumdar. Violet Faith Lutz. Ethan James Bosch. Derek J. Bosch. Kayla Joe Phillips. Kara Maria Ensley. Henry Faxon Derer. Tyler John Lopez. J. Cameron Vanderbeek. Lola Claire Van Stedham. Mia Elizabeth Ramirez Martinez. Jesse Amos Walker. Nathan Robert Karapsik. Prevail Jontel Webb. Nicholas David Thompson. Brogan Adam Miller Abshire. Carter Lee Van Sprang. Ethan Aaron Wheelinga. Justin James Roy Lee. Braxton Evan Morris. Evan Michael Ball. Jason John Van Dyken. Blake Ano Deemter. Brody Michael Badrew. Drew Cope Oskin. Jonah Luke Dennis. Gufran Zahid. Wesley Quinton Middleton. Aiden Kane Bull. Parker Ronald Snowink. Jackson Mitchell Obank. Jordan David Hoekstra. Logan Gage Gardner. Silas Paul Martin. Nathaniel Cole Blaukamp. Christian Scott Rusticus. William John Clausen. Jordan Thomas Boomstra. Nathaniel Stephen Richardson. Peyton Levi Keefe James. David Isaac Pontier. Logan Allen Dibkey. Nevaeh Ray Whitney Ostrowski. Grace Kathleen Crooks. Jordan Paul Gorham. William Thomas Gerald Kaminga. Kyron Christian Timke. Benjamin Allen Bullheis. Jesse Snyder. Zachary Irvin Somsel. Leah Christine Hicks. Michaela Heaven Marie Bullheis. Jaden Rose Volk. Isaac Lee Anderson.
We did it, guys. Here we go. Exercising the authority of the Board of Trustees of Hudsonville Public Schools, legally vested by the state of Michigan and acting for the faculty of Hudsonville Public Schools, I now confer upon you who have fulfilled the appropriate requirements your high school diploma with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereunto. You may move your tassels from right to left in recognition and congratulations. It's good stuff. Graduates, please wait for the ushers to dismiss your row before exiting. Audience, please remain seated until the graduates have completed the recessional. Please exit out the main entrance and meet your graduate outside on the east side of the building. Thank you and fire up. Go Eagles.